So first I started off by drawing a circle onto the foam, and it can be as big or as small as you want, and I just used this little container here which just has slime in it, and I just traced it onto the foam. So now on to the next step. So next what I did was I cut out the shape, and I just started like rounding it off and shaping it into a cylinder shape. So what you want to do is you just want to cut straight up like so, just all the way around. And it doesn't have to look completely smooth at the moment because we're going to be rounding it off later. So I'm just going to finish this. So next what I did was I started rounding off the top to make it look like the cap part of the mushroom. So what you want to do is you just want to cut in a curved motion like so. And then you just want to smooth it off. Until it looks as smooth as possible. So I'm just going to finish this. So here it is after I finished rounding off the top. So next what you want to do is you want to draw a line that's pretty close to the top, and you just want to draw it all the way around the squishy. And then what you want to do is you just want to cut off the pen line like so. And then you just want to start rounding off the bottom to make the stem, I think it's called. So you just want to keep doing that until it's a little bit smaller than the cap, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to finish that. So here is what the final shape looks like. And as you can see, I finished rounding off the bottom part. and it's still not perfectly round, but that's fine because not all mushrooms are perfectly round, so so now we can start painting it. So next what I did was I painted the top of the mushroom red, but you can of course do whatever colour you want for yours. And then what I did was I painted the bottom white, and I also painted the underneath of the cap white, and then I mixed some white and a little bit of black paint together, and I painted on some lines going all the way around the mushroom. So now we can move on to the next step. So next what I did was I used my white puffy paint to paint on some dots all over the top of the mushroom. And I just used one of these little mini circle foam brushes just to like dot on the circles, and then I just painted over it using some more white puffy paint. And you can make as many as you want, and they also don't have to be all the same size. So now we can move on to the final step. So lastly what I did was I painted on a cute face using my black puffy paint, and then I used my white puffy paint for the highlights in the eyes, and then I just used some light pink for the tongue or the mouth. And this is completely optional, by the way, you do not have to do this. And I just use these images here as reference. And I put some paint tubes next to it just so then it won't fall over whilst it's drying. So now you just want to let this dry, and then your squishy will be finished. So here it is once it is all dry. And it is still a little bit wet under here, but that's fine. And I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I just think the face is just so adorable. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and as always please feel free to request more squishy tutorials or video ideas you'd like me to do in the comments below. And also please feel free to request some Halloween like squishy tutorials or video ideas you'd like me to do, because I will be starting some Halloween squishy tutorials soon. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.